Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on this look right here. I was firstly inspired by Jackie Aina, who was inspired by Blac Chayna's look that her makeup artist did on her, and when I saw Jackie do it, I was like, oh, I'm recreating that. So I did that today, and I like how it came out. You know, I'm feeling like the vibrant colors, and I kind of wanted to just add this to my 35B palette series, although I didn't use only the 35B. That's like the star of the show. This red was from that palette, so I'm just going to go ahead and incorporate it into my series. I did not do my face for this tutorial because I did a sweat-proof foundation routine tutorial separate from that, so that will be up if it's not up already. I'll have a link in the card section for you. So hope that you guys enjoy this video. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button right now. Gives you a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and we're gonna go ahead and get right into this tutorial. Okay guys, so as you can see, I have my eyebrows done and I have my foundation on. I got a bake going on because we're gonna be doing some pretty intense eyeshadow today. So I just want to protect under the eye, make sure we don't have any fallout affect the flawless beat. So first I want to start off using the Morphe 35O palette, and I'm going to take this orange shade right here, and I'm going to put that into my crease as a transition shade to avoid like most fallout, like because I do put a lot of product on the brush. I just like to pack it on and then start blending just so that I don't have as much fallout. So just blend it where I want it, and pack it where I want it, and then blend. And by the way, I did prime and set my lids, just in case you're wondering. Next, I'm going to go in with this shadow right here. This is like a red-orange shade inside the same Morphe 35O palette. I'm just going to put that kind of underneath where I put the first shade. Okay, so for the next part, I kind of experimented with this look before, and I was having a lot of trouble getting the red that I want on my lids to show up the way I wanted it to. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to take the NYX glitter primer and I'm going to apply that to my lids. I'm just going to use this fluffy brush that I'm going to use to put the eyeshadow on with as well. I'm just applying this to my lid.
About your horoscope or what your future holds. Shut up and let's keep going.
And then I'm going to take the red shadow out of the Morphe 35B palette, and I'm going to pop that on top so that it shows up and sticks, because I was applying this shadow earlier with just my finger and then it just dusted right off. So I was like, let me use the glitter primer, since it's like an adhesive, and then it'll keep the red on the lid. Just because it is kind of dusty, and on its own it doesn't apply that well with the brush. It doesn't apply as pigmented as it is right now. So I'm really happy about that. Like how it's coming out, it looks really pretty. Okay, so now that I've got the red on, I'm going to actually go back in to the oranges. I might go in with the orange that's in this palette. It's a little bit brighter. The orange out of the 35O palette, 35B palette. I'm going to take that into the same areas that I put the other oranges on my crease, just to blend out. Kind of want a deeper red, deeper orange. So I think I'm going to just mix, I'm going to go back into the 35O palette, and I'm going to mix this orange with this brownish red, just so that it gives more of like a deep orange, hopefully, that I want. I like that better.
Bad thing, fun as hell, think it's for.
I just want to make sure everything is like super blended, because you don't want anything to look harsh. So like, take your time. I take my sweet ass time blending, because I don't want to walk out the house and then just look at myself like, oh shit, I did not blend enough. So I will take the time to blend, girl. That's what takes me so long. Guys, in case you're wondering why your girlfriend takes forever to get ready for your date, it's because she's blending, okay? Appreciate that. So I think for the eyes, like for the top, like I'm satisfied. I do want to add a brow bone highlight. So I'm just gonna take, I think I'm gonna take this one right here out of the 35 palette. It's like a champagne type of pink. And I'm gonna mix it with the gold shade next to it right here. So these two right here. Yeah. But mostly the lighter one. And I'm gonna put that on my brow bone.
Caroline, don't you see that?
And then I'm just gonna take my crease brush and just blend out right in between the brow bone and the transition area, just so that it looks blended. You don't want me looking crazy. Alright, I'm gonna move on to the lower lash line. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with my lids. And I'm gonna take the glitter glue on my lower lash line. Be very careful if you're gonna do this also. Just so that you don't get it like in your eye. I'm gonna take the yellow shadow down there as well, just to blend it. I'm not gonna be applying any liner on the top, just because from what I could remember, Chayna did not have liner on. So I'm gonna be applying some, like, I want a tight line, but I'm not gonna apply like right on the lash line. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna put it on my lower lash line also.
Movie, let's get gory, like a Tarantino movie.
Listen, man.
Next, I'll go ahead and apply lashes. I'm taking my Salon Perfect 614 lashes, and I think I'm gonna stack them just for the drama. So while that first lash is drying, I think I'm gonna go back in with the red and apply it on my eyelids, because I feel like the orange kind of took over a little bit. I'm taking this red brown shade out of the 35O palette, and I'm putting that in my transition. Just because I feel like I just cannot see that orange. I don't know if y'all can see it on camera, but I cannot. And I want this look to really stand out. So this is like a warm brown shade that I've used, that like I use all the time for my transition area. And it's popping out a little bit better, and then I'll put the orange on top of that. So my camera cut off. I don't know if y'all saw me put on my mascara, but that's all I did. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on to lips. So I'm going to line my lips with this Ruby Kisses Auto Liner in dark brown. Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and add some lip gloss, because I'm using some matte lipsticks and I just hate for my lips to be really dry. So just a little bit, so they're not too chapped. And I'm going to take that that liner and just line my lips.
Listen, man. I heard he done got you a dime.
Bad things.
And I'm going to take two things. I'm going to take the NYX Liquid Lip Lingerie, and this one is in Teddy. I'm going to put that all over. And I'm going to go over that with the funniest thing, the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 30, because I want like a new look. Go back over with the lip liner. Okay, so I think this is it. I already went ahead and sprayed my face off camera once I finished doing on my face and whatever. So if you're interested in seeing how I did my foundation, there is a video for that. It's a sweat-proof foundation tutorial routine, whatever. So I'll have that in the card section, or I'll have it down below. But I'm gonna go do my hair real quick and then we're gonna get into some slow-mos. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you're not already. Join the notification gang, and make sure you hit that bell when you subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Oh my God, that's my baby.